Pisces. Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today we're going to be doing your weekly reading for the week that starts on the 24th of February. Now actually, I already did this part of the reading, but at some point it got cut off because of storage issues on my phone. And then this first little bit got erased, so that sucks, but the rest of the reading is coming up. Let me just, kind of bring you into context a little bit. Well, first, I want to say happy birthday to everyone celebrating, obviously. Happy Pisces season. Know that you're special. Know that you matter. Know that I'm very grateful to be in your universe, Pisces. Happy birthday. I hope you have a beautiful day ahead of you. Congratulations to everyone who has already celebrated and everyone who is currently and upcomingly celebrating. Now, let's manifest a good week ahead. Let's do a little exercise, Pisces. Let's comment below. My intention is for this week to be spectacular for all Pisces. My intention is for this week to be spectacular for all Pisces. If you comment, and I comment, and everyone comments, we multiply this energy. And it's way more likely for us to manifest it for our fellow fishies as well. Now, what the reading started saying was that you're actually going to be having a very successful week ahead. The first card was the Ace of Cups. Falling in love with the version of you that you're building. Falling in love. Those of you that are looking for romance, it is a wonderful week to find a very healthy love, or better said, allow a healthy love to find you, basically. Know that there could be tricky personalities this week that you may be dealing with. Some of them could be Aries, others could be, maybe Aries, but not in a sun placement, instead more of a moon placement or an ascendant. But basically be careful this week of people who are in authority, people who are in some shape or form having power over you. Be careful not to be available to their every whim, but at the same time set your boundaries in a way that is elegant and in a way that is non-negotiable, polite, and all of those things. You may be entering this week into your more of an emperor character. Do it in a way in which you're proud of. If you're gonna be in power, be a person that you look forward or that you look up to. You know what I mean? If you are going to be that authority, how would you like an authority to be? And be that person. Make sure that you're aligned with your best qualities as opposed to your worst ones. Don't let power, don't let control, don't let fame, don't let power in any shape or form bring out the worst in you. Instead, make sure that it brings in the best in you. Having that said, now we're going to jump into the clip that survived and continue the reading. That was the first little bit that you missed, basically. But let's dive deep into the rest. Sorry guys, I got interrupted by my phone not having storage. Anyway, coming back to the reading, this week we have the Death card showing up here, letting us know that you're transforming. There are aspects of your life that are changing, and aspects of your life that are never going to be the same. There's something here, a way of being, a version of you, a version of your life, a version of your work, something that is changing for good, that is definitely dying, so to speak, and something new is coming in here. A renovation. There's hope, there's desire for a new thing, a new path, a new love, to really change things. Not only refreshing things, but bringing a whole new sense of purpose into your life this week. And we have the Ten of Cups showing up as the near future Pisces. So this is happily ever after, as you can clearly see in the illustration. It's love all over. And it's coming in for you not only at the end of this upcoming week, by the weekend, you're probably going to have a very good time, but also from this point in your life on. Meaning there is going to be so much joy. There are going to be so many opportunities for joy. You're going to feel loved again. You're going to have those to love. You're going to have healthy connections. You're going to feel like you made it, basically. You're going to feel like you have this happily ever after that you have always dreamt of, Pisces. So that makes me very happy. Starting the week with the Ace of Cups, which is basically card number 1 of the suit of cups, and then going all the way in the same week to the 10 of cups is beautiful. It's going from, a tiny little hope or desire, a tiny little intention for happiness, for more love, going all the way into full-blown manifested love. For yourself, for your life, for others. Romantic relationships that start this week can go very far, can become very beautiful, or prove to be very beautiful from day 1. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is a good sign for prosperity and abundance as well. Let's see your energy and how it shows up this week. Oh my god, okay. You did see me shuffle there. Your energy is the 10 of Pentacles. So you are in an energy that is very stable this week. You have the ability to not only dream of doing something you love for a living, but making a salary that you love as well. Bringing money in. Some of you are going to be inevitably a magnet for money this week. If this is the energy representing you, and by law of attraction you attract more of the same, know that you're going to be attracting this week not only opportunities and potentials, but actual money. So this could be clients, this could be sales, this could be bonuses, discounts, tips, commissions. You may very well be attracting into your life people who are very abundant, who think in a very abundant mindset. You may be this week giving importance to stability, financial stability and growth, maybe to the more material aspects of your life. So you may be thinking about the home. You may be putting in some love into your home, into your property, into future generations through the concept of generational wealth. So the money that you're running into this week or making this week, you're not thinking of it as simply money for this emperor aspect of you. You're thinking, how can I stretch that? How can I multiply it? How can I invest it? How can I make it last, basically, or make it stretch in such a degree that it creates this empire for myself and my loved ones from this point forward. So you're thinking in a very future-oriented energy, but also in a way that is very grounded, and it doesn't feel overwhelming. On the contrary, it feels very stable. So the energy showing up this week in your environment is the 5 of Cups. So be aware that not everyone is going to feel as good as you feel this week. There's going to be people around you who are struggling. Okay, so be compassionate, be gentle. Remember that, if you are experiencing great happiness this week, you can still be compassionate and kind to those who are not. You can still celebrate the things that are going well for you without necessarily diminishing their experience, right? With the 5 of Cups, there could be people around you who are focused on lack, focused on what isn't right. Maybe by having you also entering a very prosperous phase, it may create or cast a shadow or a contrast that makes them reevaluate where they're going and what they're doing. Allow yourself to be that force that helps them wonder, but don't let their process shadow yours. If you're happy, be happy. If you're grateful, be grateful. But do it in a way that is tactful as well. understanding that not everyone right now, this week especially, not everyone is having the opportunity to feel the way you are. So it's like, if you see that someone is struggling, maybe don't flash your pearls at them, kind of. And instead just find a space to be there for them. In your mind space for this week, you have the Hierophant. This is actually pretty beautiful, Pisces. You may be thinking about long-term commitment. You may be thinking about higher education. Your mind may be thinking about learning, researching, absorbing new knowledge, figuring out things, or being guided through a system that is already figured out. So this would be learning something that has a structure, learning something that has a method, that it has proven results. Maybe you going into a course or a career or a degree that has already been very well established. This is not you winging it. This is you going methodically into something that is already established. As far as education goes, even as far as like thinking about where you want to go with your relationship as well. But this is you being the student and being the teacher. Your hopes and fears for this week, we have the Hermit. Things can feel a little intense at some point of the week. You may want to sort of take a step back, retreat, go into your little cave and not talk to anyone, not hear from anyone. I don't feel like the week is going to be overwhelming. I don't. I feel like it's actually going to be perfectly balanced and beautiful for you. However, I do sense that there's a part of you, Pisces, that likes to have the exit plan in place if it's too much. It's like there's a part of you that likes to have the exit strategy to, maybe cancel plans and go into your own little world when things become a little bit too much. At the same time, it seems like some of you are wanting to shake off that tendency. Maybe you have been isolating for quite some time, and now you have discovered or acknowledged that it is something that holds you back in a way. So some of you may be like, well, I'm going to try not to isolate as much. I'm going to try not to go into this little world of mine so often. I'm going to try to be engaged and continue to be engaged, even if it's overwhelming. But there is this like hope and fear. It's like you hope to have this exit strategy and you kind of fear it as well, because you can tell that it's not the best thing. Not always, anyway. Everything in balance is all right, Pisces, in my opinion. Now, let's get the outcome energy for the week. Justice. Beautiful. I love the illustration of this. So, divine justice is happening left and right. Whatever you see this week, you're going to be like, oh, universe, I see what you did that. I see why you did that. I see what you did there. Maybe in the moment in which things were collapsing and changing or evolving, I didn't understand. But this week, you're going to look around and it's going to make sense. This week, you're going to look back and you're going to be able to connect the dots of why certain things happened the way they did. Maybe things that you thought were tragedies, things that you thought were problems, mistakes, heartbreaks. This week, you're going to have the ability to look at them differently. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, okay. Now I understand that because that happened and unfolded in that way, now this thing opened up. Or now I understand that this thing opening up is a divine justice for that thing that didn't happen back then. I don't know, you're going to have this ability to see through the illusion this week. Mostly at the end of the week, looking back. And I don't know, I see that you're going to have a better understanding of where you're standing in life. Now, I do see here something that is important. a need to celebrate the things that are going well for you, but not in a way that is intrusive or demeaning or draining to loved ones who may be a little sensitive to hearing about your wins. Let's say that someone is going through something very annoying at work, like very bad, and all you are doing is saying how well work is going for you. It can be dismissive. It can be, you know, there must be a balance, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want you to not celebrate, because you deserve to celebrate. And I want your loved ones to be able to support you. But there is this, like, almost like this not red flag, but like a little reminder here from Spirit to be like, well, celebrate your wins, but try not to, like, pour salt on the wounds of your loved ones if they're going through something sensitive by celebrating your wins. Celebrate them in a way that is reasonable. And all that, because I feel like some of you are going to be so, like, shocked that something is going very well for you, because maybe you've been wanting something for a long time and it hasn't happened until now. And I can see you going into this energy in which you can't shut up about it, and which is fine. But if someone is going through the exact opposite and they're struggling, it can be annoying for them. And I'm just getting this kind of, like, heads up, like, do it in a balanced way. Maybe do it in a way that, you know, you deserve your win, celebrate your win. But then if you want to continue to go on and on and on about it, do it in your journal. And maybe instead listen to this person who may need support. Yeah, that's basically what I'm getting here. So let's get some advice for each area of life here. The advice for this week, specifically around money and career, the advice for you, Pisces, is sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So basically healing work, and if you would like, I have a course that I created specifically, well, not just for this, but there is a course, past life regression course on my website. I would love for you to check it out, see if it resonates with you. It's 4 audios of me basically being your past life regression therapist. And one of them is dedicated to money and finances. And it takes you back to past lives and makes sure that there are no contracts, no agreements that are obsolete and holding you back in this area at this time. So check it out if you feel like there may be something funky going on energetically in your finances. I'm going to leave the info for the website in the description box below. Alright, so what is the best self-care practice that is advised for Pisces for this week? Energy work, card number 22. And I'm recording this the 22 of February 2025. This is card number 22 as well. Energy work. So that, I think it's kind of like a confirmation of the previous need that some of you have to go within and see what may be holding you back energetically as far as money goes. Especially if this week there is nothing particularly good happening with your finances and you feel like everyone is getting their blessing and you're missing out. Take a moment to, like, really think about it, and if it resonates, find ways, find maybe therapists, find ways through energy work to see your relationship with money and how it's unfolding. Because this week with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, with the Justice card, it's like the Ace of Cups. This should be a very good week for you. Now, the advice that they have here for you for relationships is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this applies for love, this applies for friends, family, co-workers. Allow yourself to open up to people around you. See them for who they are. Listen to them, to their fears, their concerns, their hopes, their dreams. And share that side of you with those you feel it's appropriate as well. For health and wellness, the advice showing up here for you for this week, Pisces, is sensitivity. And the message is coming from Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So this week, pay attention to how you feel around certain people. Energetically, emotionally, how do you feel when you talk about a certain subject? How do you feel when you eat this? How do you feel when you don't eat this? How do you feel when you use this cleaning product? Or this essential oil? Or this incense? I don't know, it's like you have to be very attentive to how your body and your energy is reacting to things. You may experience like rashes or allergies. You may find that you have like sensitivities to things and not be fully aware of exactly why that is, or what exactly is triggering what. So that would be an important thing to pay attention to this week as well. Yeah. Alright, Pisces. If you would like to manifest a wonderful week ahead for you and all of the other fishies, please comment below. My intention is for this week to be amazing. For all Pisces. My intention is for this week to be amazing for all Pisces. And that way, if you comment and I comment and everyone comments, it kind of overlaps and creates this very powerful, beautiful energy field, helping us manifest a beautiful week ahead. Alrighty, Pisces, I'll see you in the next reading. I hope you have a beautiful time. And again, happy birthday to everyone who's celebrating their birthdays just happened or coming up in this Pisces season. I love you so much.